The following contains foul language and situations riddled with a myriad of obscenities. Listener discretion is definitely advised.
Who are in persistent disarray. They recklessly gorge themselves on the ship's resources while disagreeing with one another.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is like,
Make that Forrest ass singer one fine motherfucker. But he ain't gonna get him. He ain't gonna get his mind wrapped around this ass and too fast with this ass. David, you do sleep with this ass.
And that's basically what they're saying, but they're saying they're not competent. Why wouldn't they be? I mean, they've been appointed by people
stop lying yourself, girl.
I mean, who have all the
Oh,
money
Liz and
to buy
Johnson was
it,
I got a lie to tell, that's old. I told a lie.
Certainly know what they're doing by appointing the people in charge, so...
Shit, you better stop lying to yourself, girl.
Have been appointed
Oh, Liz and Johnson was I got a lie to tell, that's old. I told a lie.
Believing he should be the captain, despite having neither experience nor training. He should be the captain, despite having neither experience nor training.
Okay, so basically now with
this the same motherfucker walked inside my kitchen on that Thursday afternoon on Monday and asked this young lady if I would help him push his car because he was bogged down outside.
Chief of state and whatever. So they're saying that like they've been appointed by the government, but as the government officials, but they have no special skill in like steering a ship. Please, how could they not? They've been elected.
Motherfucker had the nerve to call all these groups of women his daddy. That he's the daddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a freaking ship.
Oh gosh, Keitra, give it up, baby. Give it up, girl. You know you crazy about him. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I can't hide. I'm crazy about that motherfucker. He's hot as motherfucker.
That they should look to somebody who holds no...
I said this ass is too fast and too bumpy and too well respected for that motherfucker's greasy old thoughts. Shit, I know where he come from. He is Spade.
A philosopher, a bust of Plato.
Man, that boy ain't getting nothing. He will lay on my ass. Because you know why? Because I tell you what, he can't handle this ass. This ass is too fast for his hand. Yes.
That's dangerous shit. And you know what that's gonna do?
Yeah, and that sounds retarded. That's because it fucking is retarded. That's how a motherfucker sounded. He think he all that. Yeah, what I think? And that boy's full of smoke. Some kind of smoke.
Strung Out on a Dream, brought to you by Laissez-Ferris Wheel Media.
Who is this motherfucker?
All right. Thank you for the blessings, and I will pass this along like you asked. Are you going out for your loaded brekkie, I guess we'll call it, loaded breakfast, and then you go to bed, or what's happening today? What's on your agenda?
The Agent Simone thing, like, it's weird psychologically, like, in your consciousness, how you bring that up. Like, I was a dancer, you took me there, you dropped me off, the whole thing. So, like, right away, you used my dancer name and put me in the prostitute category. And, you know, I thought it was kind of funny at first, but, you know, when you kept doing it, it rubbed me the wrong way. And somehow, because I did that, it's like it gives you license to talk about me that way and keep using that name. And it's my past. It is what it is. Like, we can talk about it, but it's just a real weird, like, psychological thing in your brain. And here's the thing. You know, maybe Jules and your mom wasn't a great example of, like, you don't call them and leave messages to them like that because that's your mom and your aunt and it's familial. You know, Lisa and I are your ex-girlfriends. So, like, I'm okay with flirting. I'm okay with cuteness and being silly. I'm okay with way out there conversations. But a lot of our relationship with you, Greg, it's not a back and forth about our lives right now. It's not sharing with you from our hearts and like a three-way conversation. It's mostly you ranting to us, it's like a one-way conversation. It's very rarely reciprocal. And it's not really in the today and the now and sharing what's going on with our lives. And we don't always have to share what's going on with our lives. We can be silly and funny, but it's mostly you talking at us about these things like politics, weird sexual stuff, Judge Joe Brown. It's like you ranting at us about these things you have in your brain.
Gregory Valen's love, kook in full effect. He is on. He is on. So one minute we're honey bumps, which I thought was cute. And then we're honey pumps. Of course, it's always got to get more explicit. And then we're honey humps. Anywho.
And I'd like to have a more reciprocal relationship. And Lisa and I are just kind of sounding boards for your insanity most of the time. What I really enjoy is your prayers. I love that. I love when you share with us what's going on with your life. But here's the thing. You don't talk to Liza like this. And so you do have some control. I've excused it for so long because I feel like, oh, he doesn't have control when he's manic. Well, this stuff's in your subconscious about me and Lisa, and it's not cool that you think you can talk to us like this. You don't talk like this to Liza.
Hey, Puddin' Pushing. I thought that you might be able to hear me now because I'm at my,
And I know
what do you call it?
to
Like,
Simone, you definitely talking to me, sucker.
like a bump before the
Talking
jump or
to Simone.
something like that.
And
That's in
next
the
up
morning,
we
though,
have
right?
Simone
This
with
is
those
my morning.
childbearing hips.
Because what time is it? Yeah, it's like high noon, a little past high midnight. It's not low midnight, because low midnight, if you remember, is 11:99 p.m. That's when I had you and Don Giovanni and Asian Simone, so she lost her position, out on the street, 11:99 p.m. That's low midnight, or just before the strict of high noon. And, we're there for the dirty comedians and the dirty Mexicans and the tricksters, the transvestites, great chicken tacos. Down by where Santa Monica and where Numbness live, around the corner, Santa Monica. And right by the I-10 freeway where there's all the trannies hung out, that's where Eddie Murphy stopped to pick up a tranny, and probably Rod Stewart picked up one there from what I heard, but who knows. That taco shop right there in the corner, is you know what I'm talking about? On the right-hand side, if you are on Santa Monica Boulevard and you're going towards, say you're going towards like Santa Monica, you're heading west. Not towards downtown, you're heading west. So that on the right-hand side, if you were coming down like La Brea, yeah, you're coming down La Brea, it usually hits you gotta come down the one before La Brea, and I think that was Lexington, and then the next one, you gotta go back to Cahuenga, come down Cahuenga, all the way to Santa Monica Boulevard, make a right, and then right on the right-hand corner is that nasty, dirty taco shop. Mexican food, that's where all the trannies hang out, and when you're new in town, all the guys get fooled. I got fooled one particular time because I was like, that's a great ass, no guy can have an ass like that, and I'm just like, great, until it's fucking dude. I was like, well, at least I wasn't thinking about doing things to that ass. I was just going, that's a nice ass that cannot be a freaking dude, because the ass is like popping. Kind of like Nummy's ass, you know? No, it's just got a black ass. Anyhow, you got a nice ass too. I like yours better. It's more innocent. Hers has been around town so many times.
Hey, I did end up going to that, to my little crosstown bar again. It's 3 times in one day. But I don't know how to cook, you know what I mean? I don't know what else to eat, so at least I'm not like freaking buying some TV dinner or freaking going to McDonald's or something, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a domesticated man by any means, you know? So I'm not like, oh, let's cook up some freaking this and some that with some hors d'oeuvres, and I don't fucking know. So it's easier just to do this. But I tell you what, I know what it's like to be a woman now. That's funny. No, I know what it's like, because when I just get hit on every day, all day. It's like, I just want to talk. I don't need anybody to like hit on me. I'm not looking for any relationship. I think that's what it is. When you don't fucking want anything, you're like, just don't talk to me. You know, it's like, I guess I'm a hot dude. You know what I mean? If it's, you know, like a hot guy, and you're like you're a hot chick, and you know, like you walk into some bar and all of a sudden it's like, oh God, I'm not looking for nothing. If you're gonna sit beside me and talk, that's fine. Let's talk about your dogs and your fucking petticoat and your freaking, you know, all the things that went wrong. But I want nothing from nobody. You know what I mean? Just leave. But it's just like, okay, I gotta get going. I know. I mean, I never knew it. And the only time I didn't know is one time in 1999. A friend of mine, this friend of mine, it was a woman. She took me to this lesbian club in West Hollywood. And she's like, you're gonna love it. And I was like, okay. And I did. And I loved it for the first 20 minutes. And when I walked in there, these lesbians were fucking clawing at me. I was like, okay, if at first it was like kind of funny, and it was like, okay. And then they started grabbing down there, and I'm like, okay, oh, whoa, wait just a fucking minute. And it's like, you don't have any right to fucking grab on me. You don't have any, I'm not interested in you. I'm not, just because I smiled and said hello and, you know, hey, so what's your name? That does not mean that I want some kind of relationship with you. That does not mean anything like that at all. Now, if I started going, okay, now, what's your number? Then there's something there. But other than that, don't fucking look at me like and grab my face and, oh, when I'm, you know, Don't do I just feel so bad for women now, because I didn't know that. Nami tried to tell me that years and years and decades ago. She was like, I can't even walk down the fucking street and walk my dogs without horns going off and fucking brigades and fucking, you know, Italian mafias fucking making plans and fucking balloons. And I was like, I know. I was like, I get it. I fucking totally get it now, because I can't go nowhere. I can't go nowhere, Lisa. You know what I mean? People radioing into their mama.
Hey, Gregory. Well, enjoy your dinner. Are you working tonight?
I love what you put together for us. It's really cute how you did the beginning, middle, and end, and it's creative and it's fun. And we'll always remember this kooky conversation.
And I don't know if everyone got the memo, but it's very important to understand the liquidations and the accommodations and the logistics of Daddy's Girls. And I'm not talking about any of them except for the Dirty Blonde. Because do you know the Dirty Blonde back at Catholic school grew a military camp for 30 days, but she 30 days in the hole. She ain't with the regular populations and the penguins. She taking the wrong track, and she sassed her daddy, and then she went out of line and she said, I am no political party. I see the best of both worlds, just like Sammy Hagar, just like Van Hagar. Well, you know what? And then I come back and I say, don't you talk about her and I this way. We're liberals, and you better get your shit straight, boy. And I said, well, you know what, sister? Turn around. And I get my assistant, Sage. She my personal assistant. She kick your ass because she from Kentucky. And she little smokestack weed shop girl. Oh, she's so cute. Take you, and she'll handcuff the Dirty Blonde. Took her to Catholic school girl military camp. The one in Gary, Indiana. And she 30 days in the hole. She ain't got nobody to talk to except for listen to her own consciousness and think about all the things she said to her daddy. It ain't. Don't I tell your mama what she do? She wrong. She better stay off my girl's thong. Ain't not her business. One day less, no, one day more. 30 days in the hole. Gary motherfucking Indiana with the black penguins who ain't never been touched. Girl, you better start learning how to touch. You never did before, but no, you're gonna have to, aren't you? Because you ain't got no beta males around. What do we do? What do we do? Oh, dirty blonde, you're so hot. I'll carry your purse. Oh. Catholic schoolgirl military camp, girl. Good luck with yourself.
Laissez-Ferris Wheel Media.